started for the Atlanta Braves. 37-32 coming into tonight's action. 5 games over 500 are the Braves. First pitch of the ball game in there for strike one over the outside corner, and we are underway. A 124 rain delay here tonight. The one pitch, slap foul off to the left, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now John Lester staying away from Bourne with the first 2 pitches, a couple of fastballs, and quickly ahead, no balls and 2 strikes.
Freddie Gonzalez at the helm of the Atlanta Braves. They are 4 games back in the National League East, behind the Washington Nationals on top of the division. 0-2 pitch. Protecting the plate is Bourne and fouling it off. Braves are 22-15 on the road. Their road record is better than their home record. They're actually under 500 at Turner Field. They're 15-17 at home. There's Eric Hinsky, old friend, and the Braves dugout is swing and a miss for Michael Bourne, and a good start for John Lester.
And that's the cut fastball, the bread and butter pitch for John Lester. He gets ahead with fastballs, then goes to the cutter to put away Michael Bourne.
So 1 down here in the first inning. Martin Prado stands in. 313, 5 homers, 28 runs batted in. Atlanta kind of in the middle of the pack average-wise as a team. They hit at 256. Good for 8th in the National League. Is pitch in there for strike one.
They do score a lot of runs, though. They're 3rd in the league in runs scored.
Kind of in the middle of the pack, earned run average pitching-wise. Good defensively, though. 4th in fielding percentage heading into tonight's action. That's outside. 1-1 to Prado. Fly ball to center field, struck well. Kalish going back onto the dirt of the track to make the catch. 2 down. Well, here's what's coming up tonight. Walked 49 times so far in the season. Jumps back out of the way of a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Walks a lot and strikes out a lot. He's already struck out 80 times this season to go along with those 49 walks.
Guy who plays every day. He has started all 70 games the Braves have played in and has played in all but 2 innings in the field. .10 is going to miss. 2-0 looked pretty close. Let's see where this one ended up.
Now change up here from Lester. Let's see what the Amica pitch zone says. Right at the bottom of the strike zone.
That's a strike, and it's 2-1. We're talking about McCann leading the majors since 06 in home runs. Well, since 2006, Ugla has led all Major League second basemen. 201 home runs during that stretch, and has had 27 plus each of his first 6 years in the majors. 2-1 is outside. 3-1. On deck, Freddie Freeman, the first baseman for Atlanta. There's strike 2, full count. McCann will get a start at first base with a count of 3-2 and 2 outs. They're in the top half of the first inning. Swinging a foul off of Saltalamacchia, the former Atlanta Brave, as that one kicks off Salty, and it's still a full count, 3-2.
Ugler on top of this. Foul tips it down right off the shin guard. It looked like a Saltalamacchia.
Ugla takes strike 3. Thought he had ball 4, but he gets the bad news from Paul Nauert. Lester has 2 Ks. Red Sox coming up from Fenway. AT&T, New England's website for deals via Toyota.com. Dunkin' Donuts, your New England Subaru dealers, and by Southwest Airlines. So much better weather off to the left here at Fenway Park as the rain has stopped here for the moment. And an hour and 24-minute rain delay tonight. Tonight the Red Sox will deal with Jair Jurgens. His 5th appearance overall. He started the year very badly for the Atlanta Braves. You see the numbers before he was sent out to AAA Gwinnett on April 23rd. And in 10 starts at AAA, 3-4 with a 5.18 earned run average. But here he is back in the majors again, and another chance for the Atlanta Braves. Nava stands in on the left side, and the first pitch is in there for strike one. Nava 340, 2 homers and 21 runs batted in. 6 for 9 in the last 2 games. He had a fantastic series against Miami. He was 7 for 10 in the series. And quickly in the hole here, 0-2.
Back-to-back fastballs, one at 90, one at 88 from Jurgens.
Jurgens last year in the DL a couple different times, a knee strain. He's having a terrific season, selected to his first All-Star game after finishing the first half of the season and National League leading 12 wins and the second lowest ERA at 1.87. Ended up with 13 wins and the 2.96 ERA you see. It also wound up in AAA this year. 1-2. It's outside, 2-2. Came over from the Tigers as part of the Edgar Renteria deal. Nava foul tips it, and that's strike 3. Held on to by McCann. Let's check out the Red Sox starting 9. It's brought to you by New England Chevy dealers. Daniel Nava just struck out in left field. Dustin Pedroia at second base. Adrian Gonzalez at first base with David Ortiz at DH. Cody Ross in right field. Jared Saltalamacchia does the catching. Will Middlebrooks at third base bats 7th. Ryan Kalish in center 8th. And Mike Aviles at shortstop bats 9th. Jurgens ready with the pitch to Pedroia that drops in there for strike 1.
Slider that time from Jurgens to Nava on the outside part of the plate. Swing, no contact.
They come down and in and miss. 1-1. Well, Pedroia 264, 5 homers and 26 runs batted in. Dustin had a quiet series against Miami, 1 for 8. This one fouled off to the right as they come back in again.
You wonder if teams are going to do that against Pedroia, knowing he's got that bad thumb, whether they're going to try to bury him inside with fastballs. The first 2 fastballs he's seen from Jurgens has been inside.
Roger McDowell, the pitching coach here for the Braves. 1-2. That is just outside. And 2-2. Pedroia now, Gonzalez next as the Red Sox bat here in the bottom of the first inning. High fly ball to center field. Michael Bourne is over. 2 down in the inning.
Let's take a look at the Atlanta defense. They're 4th in the National League with 39 errors on the season. Prado at third base. Simmons the shortstop. Ugler at second and Freeman at first. Left to right, Diaz, Bourne, and Hayward, and McCann doing the catching for Jurgens.
2 down here in the last half of the first inning. Adrian Gonzalez, the batter. Rain falling again here at Fenway Park as Adrian stands in at 257, 5 homers, 36 runs batted in. In there for strike 1. Really hope with this rain situation that The starters are able to go a while here before you perhaps lose them if there is another delay. Right now, certainly not raining hard enough to stop the game, but it is starting to rain once again. It could be just one of those nights. This will bounce in.
Turbulent skies above Fenway Park tonight. They're up there in an airplane, a little choppy.
Swing and a miss. And a pitch up and away, 1-2.
A change up that time. Been quite a few change ups, about 3 or 4 of them already here in the first inning.
One foul back of the screen, still 1-2. Jurgens, when he arrived on the scene with Atlanta, 13-10 the first year in 08. 14-game winner, most he's had in the majors in 09. And as we mentioned, his all-star campaign last year, 13-6. But certainly a humbling occurrence this year, heading back to Gwinnett, trying to figure it out again. Back from AAA and ready with a 1-2. Gonzalez to the shift on into left field, a base hit. A good sign there for Adrian, taking it the other way. A 2-out base hit. First base runner of the night for the Red Sox.
That gets a high fastball, gets his hands on top of it, gets it on the ground down that third base line for the 2-out base hit. Keep the Red Sox away from the 1-2-3 inning. Wide open with the shift on.
Two down, Gonzalez at first, and David Ortiz digging in. 310, 18 homers, 49 runs batted in. 607 slugging percentage for Big Papi. In there for strike one.
David's got good numbers against Jurgens, 3 for 6 in his career with a couple of home runs.
NESN.com/Amica and enter to win a $100 gift card from NESN to the Yawkey Way team store. Well, John Lester about to start the second inning of a scoreless contest from Fenway. Freddie Freeman leads it off and fouls it off. Freeman a .247 average to start the night. 9 homers. They had 40 runs batted in. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. This Braves team has been banged up. The difference between the Braves and the Red Sox, really, that the Braves have not put a lot of people on the DL. A lot of players trying to play through some injuries. There's been a small bench at times, night to night, for Freddie Gonzalez. As he tries to keep players off the DL. There's a guy that is one of those guys playing through injuries. He had a nasty injury above his ankle. It was badly bruised, and he has been on the DL so many times. And this is year number 19 for Chipper, and his last go-around as he tries to get through the season and has the protective gear on there. It's right above his left ankle. He did 2 weeks ago and still badly bruised. But in the lineup, the DH situation in effect for the weekend, so he'll probably be doing that as this is fouled off to the left. And of course, the Braves, not a lot is talked about it in these parts because of the September that took place for the Red Sox, but their season came to an end the same night the Red Sox season came to an end. Game number 162 a year ago. The difference is, Jerry, they're all still intact. Their manager is the same. Everybody in the front office, everybody's still there. Yeah, a much different scenario here.
A lot of things changed here, not much with the Atlanta Braves.
They are the same group. They faltered in September. But after it again here in 2012, there's a 2-2 to left. Nava will move over and make the catch. One down in the second inning. Send it down to Jenny Dell.
John Lester has had a solid month of June as he hasn't allowed more than 3 runs in any of his 3 starts. His battery mate Jared Saltalamacchia discusses what's been working for the Red Sox ace.
I mean, we're looking for Johnny to come out and do what he does, you know. I mean, he had a great outing in Chicago. You know, one big hit by, you know, Atlanta. But, you know, other than that, that's the only good hard hit they got. So, I mean, we're looking for him to go out there and continue with what he's been doing, and that's just paddle his own.
This is John Lester's second career start against the Braves. The first was 6 years ago on June 16th, 2006. Jerry, that was actually Lester's first career win.
It's hard to think back that far. Realize it was his first career win in a Red Sox uniform. Many since then and many more to come.
He's got one out here in the second inning. Chipper Jones really struggled at the plate last 8 games. 5 for his last 28 at 179. Came off the DL on June 10th and badly fooled there. 1-2.
Change up that time from Lester. Excellent change up. Keeps it down and away from Chipper Jones.
.279 average overall. 5 homers, 25 runs batted in. Fly ball down the right field line, and that'll end up foul. On the ground, foul, still 1-2. Now, Chipper Jones, the only switch hitter in Major League Baseball history to have a .300 career batting average and at least 300 home runs. It's 459 to be exact. 1,585 RBIs. Ranked second all time among switch hitters. He passed Mickey Mantle last year. And his longevity, a big part of it. 19th campaign. 1-2, he gets a piece. Stays alive.
Just barely getting a piece of that changeup again from Lester, hitting on top of it and under the glove of Saltalamacchia.
It's up high, and it's 2-2. Still very good plate discipline. Chipper Jones and Albert Pujols, the only two active players to hit at least 450 career home runs and still have more walks than strikeouts. No strikeout this time, though. Lester gets him. Third strikeout for Lester, 2 down.
All 3 strikeouts for John Lester so far in this game, coming on the cut fastball. And this one is nasty. As a right-hander, you give up on that pitch. It cuts and picks up the outside corner.
Two down here in the second inning. Jason Hayward, 10 home runs so far in the year, 34 runs batted in. As he takes strike one. Line into left field, a base hit. Nava over quickly to play it. Hayward will take a wide turn at first, but hold on with a 2-out single. Second hit of the night for the Braves.
That's an 8-game hitting streak now for Hayward that he's on as he gets a fastball from Lester away and slaps it the other way for the base hit. He's a threat to run. 10 steals at first base.
Those updated numbers now. The 8-game hitting streak at 423 for Hayward. He's at first with 2 down, and here's Matt Diaz. Diaz at 250, 2 homers and 12 runs batted in. Diaz, who started his career with the Tampa Bay Rays here in Kansas City, then 5 years in Atlanta before going to Pittsburgh for part of last year, and then returning to Atlanta again, where he spent the bulk of his major league career. And back to the Braves August of last year, waiver wire deal. It's been a 10-year span for Diaz in the majors. .1-0 is fouled off, and it's 1-1. Well, coming up next half inning, we'll give you a preview of Small Talk coming up on Sunday's pregame show. Dustin Pedroia will be on the hot seat. Fox in tomorrow, and we are back with you on Sunday for this 3-game series against the Braves in the last weekend here of interleague play. 1-1 is inside, and coverage on Sunday gets started at 12:30. Now next year is going to be a little bit different. It'll be very interesting to see the schedule. Interleague is sprinkled throughout the entire season. Of course, the addition of the Houston Astros to the American League is going to make it different as well. This is chopped to short. Aviles will go to second, and they just do get Hayward there in the first out to end the inning. Inning and a half done from the Fens. No score. Fenway Park as the rest of this month is packed with great games. Come enjoy some great summer baseball this weekend as the Sox take on the Atlanta Braves. For the final interleague series of the season, the homestand concludes with a 3-game series against the Blue Jays beginning on Monday. Get your tickets now for all these great June games at redsox.com/tickets. Last half of the second inning here at Fenway Park as Cody Ross leads it off for the Red Sox. Ross takes fastball up top for ball 1. It's part of our key matchup brought to you by your New England Acura dealers. Only a .231 average, but 5 runs batted in against Jurgens, including a home run. In there for strike 1-1. Cody Ross 3 for 10 in the series against the Marlins in his return from the DL. And .273 overall, 9 homers, 32 runs batted in. Offers at the 1-1 and fouls it off.
Nice backhanded play there. Did you see that?
I did. That was very good.
That was a very good play. Looked like she was ready to plant and throw, too.
The 1-2 to Cody Ross. This one fouled back to the right. Still 1-2. Ross hitting .421 over this 6-game hitting streak that was started before he went on the DL and continued when he returned. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. When healthy, he has been terrific for the Red Sox this season in his first year in a Red Sox uniform. Another night in which Kevin Youkilis is on the bench as Will Middlebrooks getting back-to-back starts. Full count now to Cody Ross. Jared Saltalamacchia waiting on deck, then Will Middlebrooks expected here in the Red Sox second inning. To center, Michael Bourne makes the catch for the first out of the second inning. Well, we told you we were going to give you a little bit of a taste of small talk. It's coming up on Sunday, and here's a look at Dustin Pedroia.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. My favorite football team is Patriots. What's yours?
Jasmine, my favorite team is the 49ers. I grew up in Northern California, so I was always a Niners fan, and you know, I still am today, but I'm a Patriots fan too. So, but the Niners are my team.
And again, you can see it on Sunday. Our pregame coverage begins at 12:30 on Sunday afternoon. Last game of the 3-game series between the Red Sox and the Braves. In there for a strike to Jared Saltalamacchia. .264, 13 homers, 34 runs batted in. This one fouled off, 0-2. It's kind of amazing how players, if they played in the city for a long time, switch allegiances at times to the team that the city they're playing in. You get to know those guys a little bit, being around here as much as a lot of the Red Sox players are.
Yeah, as much charity work as all the athletes do, you know, they get together a lot at these different events and they really get to know each other, and you can't help but pull for those guys when they're playing their particular sport.
0-2 will miss. I know Sean Thornton and Kevin Youkilis charitable endeavors together as well. It just seems to mix and match in town with the 4 teams. A 1-2. That is outside 2-2. How much, I know you're from here, but how much did you mingle with the other teams when you were playing here for the Red Sox?
I can't say very much at all. No, I think it's a little bit different now. I think that as I've said many times, they're doing more for charity, I think, than, you know, a lot of us did back then. You know, guys did charity work, but it seems like.
And strike 3 to Saltalamacchia, second K for Jurgens. And there's 2 outs here in the second inning.
Changeup, good changeup from Jurgens there on the outside part of the plate to get Saltalamacchia. But a lot of these guys do, you know, golf tournaments and all kind of stuff, fishing trips, and they really get to know each other pretty well.
Two outs here in the second inning. Will Middlebrook's batting out of the 7 spot. Pretty good numbers for a 7-hitter. 316, 8 homers, 31 runs batted in. And a pitch high for ball 1. On the ground left side, the shortstop, Simmons, with a long throw that gets there in plenty of time to end the inning. It's a 1-2-3 second for Jurgens. Scoreless at the end of 2. This morning on Dennis and Callahan on Nesson and WEI. You hear his thoughts on his company 38 Studios, plus Nowco's in Pittsburgh as the NHL draft is underway tonight. All this and much more coming up on Nesson Daily tonight after our Red Sox coverage. Put you in there for strike 1 to Andrelton Simmons to begin things here in the 3rd inning. Simmons, a shortstop, made the play to end last inning. Back to Lester, makes a nice play here. Flips underhanded to first for the out. Nicely done by John Lester, 1 down.
And Lester fortunate to get a bounce that was pretty high. As we mentioned many times, it was a little bit easier on the pitchers than the ones that stay down low. The ones that stay down low usually end up in center field.
1 out here in the 3rd inning. Second time through now for the Atlanta Braves. Michael Bourne, who struck out looking in the 1st inning. In fact, all 3 of Lester's strikeouts have been called 3rd strikes so far tonight. Bourne ranks 2nd in the majors, 91 hits. As he takes ball 2-0. Leads the National League in 12 games with 3+ hits in 12 games. now started 69 of 70 games for this Atlanta Braves team. 2-0 pitch, a fly ball to center field. Kalish backpedaling. It'll take him to the base of the track. 2 down. Voting is now open for the 2012 All-Star Game, and Kansas City helps send your favorite Red Sox players to this year's All-Star Game by voting up to 25 times at RedSox.com. Visit RedSox.com and cast your ballot now for your 2012 All-Stars. Vote now, vote often, vote today at RedSox.com. Martin Prado bats here with 2 outs in the 3rd inning. Prado flying out to the warning track in center field. Yes, he takes strike 1. The 1 is going to miss. 1-1. Jared Saltalamacchia having a terrific year and hoping to go to the All-Star game. Some potential All-Stars this year. Of course, Matt Wieters, A.J. Pazinski, Joe Mauer, always on the list. And, of course, Alex Avila started last year's All-Star game. And Mike Napoli out ahead of everybody right now in the voting. But there's some of the other potential guys that could be chosen. And certainly Salty has put together a terrific first half of the season with 13 homers, 34 RBIs.
Yeah, there's some guys there with some pretty close numbers.
A 1-2. This one fouled back and below us. For the best deals on great seats, visit aceticket.com or call 1-800-MY-SEATS. 2 outs here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Martin Prado down to the count 1-2. Sails outside, 2-2. John Lester about to throw his 50th pitch of the night here. 2 2/3 innings deep into his outing. Up the middle and into center field. A base hit. 3rd straight inning. The Atlanta Braves, with 2 outs, have singled. This time it's Martin Prado.
Prado gets a changeup that's away and kind of hooks the ball. Gets it by Lester, gets it by Aviles. You see he's out on his front foot reaching for that changeup, but makes good solid contact and picks up the base hit. It's my mom's first Red Sox game at age 76. How about buying her a Fenway Frank? Well, I would have to change the rules to do that, but seeing I'm carrying large tonight, I think I will do that at age 76 to come to her first game. Why not?
You stop by the ATM on the way to the park, or
just
have some extra cash laying around?
Just have some extra.
You're coming in heavy. Pitch is in there for a strike to Brian McCann.
Might as well, right? 76 years old, first game at Fenway. Deserves a Fenway Frank.
You know, the shift go the Red Sox here. Pedroia is at second base still. It is Middlebrooks who is in short right field here as the Red Sox move their 3rd baseman out to shallow right. One inside, 2-1. Coming up, wondering which states outside of New England have the most Red Sox Nation members. We'll show you the top 5 in that category coming up next half inning. Here comes a 2-1 pitch to McCann, and it is into center field. The jam, but sends it out to center for a base hit. Prado going to 3rd. He'll get there, and all of a sudden, the Atlanta Braves have runners at 1st and 3rd with 2 down.
Unless there's been no mystery to McCann so far, 2 hits in the ball game. This time the fastball to McCann. It was a fastball back in the first inning. He got the base hit on. And good aggressive base running by Prado as he goes into third base. No hesitation as he rounded second base.
So all of a sudden here, the Braves have something going with 2 down, first and third, and Dan Uggla coming up. They're a cleanup hitter. The chance here to clean up. Struck out looking in the first inning, 0 for 1 tonight. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Speaking of all-stars, Uggla with more than 2 million votes leads the National League second baseman in all-star voting. Bats with Prado at third base, McCann at first, and 2 down. Uggla to right field. Cody Ross has it sized up. Lester out of the jam in the third. Braves threaten but do not score. We're scoreless from Fenway. Television Network. Tradition, history, and a commitment to everyone on our team. These are just a few of the things Eastern Bank is made of. Find out more at easternbank.com. Last half of the third inning back at Fenway, scoreless game. If you're just joining us tonight, we had an hour and 24-minute rain delay to start the game tonight, but right now precipitation free from Fenway's Ryan Kalish. That's out of the number 8 spot. Kalish, Aviles, and Nava anticipated in the inning. It's been a good start so far through the first 2 innings for Jair Jurgens, who is just back from AAA, where the numbers were not really spectacular in AAA for Jurgens, but so far so good here tonight. The 1 pitch is in tight. Bounce in, 2-1 to Ryan Kalish. Called up from Pawtucket on the 17th of June. He's now started each of the last 5 games in center field. Play for him to go the other way in the outfield. Center fielder Michael Bourne to left center. Grounded back to Jurgens, who will flip to first for out number 1. Well, we told you about the Red Sox membership in Red Sox Nation outside of New England, and New York is number 1 in California, Florida, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Any surprises there, Jerry, for you?
Big surprise is New York. We've done a lot of recruiting in New York over the years, and you see the numbers have paid off at 931. New Jersey, I'm a little surprised at only 340. I thought it'd be a little bit more than that. But, you know, it's tough. You're going against the Yankees there. But the campaigning is still going on and going well.
Of course, you are the president of Red Sox Nation, something that is incredibly stressful on a daily basis. I know you don't sleep a lot. Working a great deal day in and day out on being the president of Red Sox Nation. It takes its toll on you, I know, some nights.
Well, you see the gray hairs it's put on my head over the years. But I have a wonderful staff that works with me. And, of course, all the governors have been just absolutely great.
Governors are all here today. Some of the pregame festivities, Red Sox Kid Nation night here at Fenway Park.
Now that's something that's really grown.
And here are the governors. I know you know all of them. As this one is fouled back. We don't have time for you to tell us who each of them are, but I know you work very closely with them.
Well, we generally have monthly conference calls just to see how things are going around the nation.
Now, do you have a State of the Nation address at all? I mean, do you plan on that at all coming up in the near future? I don't remember seeing any.
Not really, no. I like to try to keep as low a profile as possible because, like I said, I have wonderful governors throughout the country and even in other countries.
Mm-hmm. So you're a very good delegator is what you're saying. They're handling things just fine.
I'm not like Ronald Reagan in that category. I like to delegate authority. Mm-hmm. And if I'm pleased with their work, that makes me very happy. If I'm not, we make changes.
And you like naps, too. You're a lot like Ronald Reagan.
Right. Exactly.
So 5 in a row retired here by Jurgens. Now, are you coming up on an election year or anything? Do you know? Or you
not to my knowledge, no.
Forever.
No, I think it's it might be lifetime. Yeah, I think.
1-2 is in the air to left as Matt Diaz in a few steps. Wait for it to come down and puts it away. 2 down in the inning. For every Red Sox game that goes into extra innings or the Sox earn a save, CBS Pharmacy will make a donation to Boston's Children's Hospital towards a $25,000 donation this season. 2 down in the third, 6 in a row. Retired by Jurgens. And second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments the Red Sox make here against Jurgens. Not seen a lot of. Daniel Nava struck out swinging in the first inning. 1 of 2 Ks for Jurgens so far tonight. Next half inning, we will check in on a special guest here at Fenway Park. A 1-2 Nava is fouled back. 0-2. Red Sox come into tonight's action having won their last 5 games, fresh off sweeping the Miami Marlins. The streak started on the road in Chicago. 0-2 to Nava. In the dirt, 1-2. Red Sox starting the night 36-33. 3 games over 500 at the moment, 5.5 back of the Yankees. The Yankees and Mets playing tonight, and they had rain there initially, but it is fast start for the Mets on top 5-0. They're now in the 4th inning. That contest in New York. 1-2 pitch. On the ground, foul. Still 1-2. Just inside, framed by McCann, but it's ball 2-2.
And not missing by very much. Everything had been away from Nava. He goes to a changeup to the inside part of the plate and misses.
That'll miss. Full count now. With 2 outs in the inning. And Daniel Nava spending some of his rain delay signing for the fans here. The Red Sox and Braves were delayed an hour and 24 minutes. Red Sox Twitter account over 280,000 followers. Nava sliced it foul.
Was that Nava's account or the Red Sox account?
Red Sox account.
Oh, I was going to say, wow. He got up there in a hurry.
No, that's the Red Sox account. Nava has just over 10,000 followers. Three-two count. And that'll miss. Ball 4. Good patient at bat for Nava. Leads to the first free pass of the night. Served up by Jurgens. The hottest seats in New England are at Boston.com/tickets, powered by Ace Ticket. Read Boston.com's outstanding sports coverage. Then find game times and buy tickets as you follow your favorite teams. Your seats await at Boston.com/tickets. Runner at first with 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. Dustin Pedroia fly to center in his first at bat as he takes strike 1. Pedroia last night 0 for 5 in the game and 1 for 8 in the series against the Marlins.
Nava with 3 steals on the season has not been caught yet.
On the outside corner, 0-2.
Defense set up on Pedroia, similar to what the Marlins were doing to him, shading him slightly to the opposite field in the outfield, pretty much straight up in the infield.
On the ground, right to Ugly at second base. He'll go to second for the force out that ends the inning. We'll come back and join us as we'll take a look at our surprise guest in the front row of the monster seats. Scoreless as we head to the top half of the fourth inning. Freddie Freeman will lead it off. Line and just out of the reach of Adrian Gonzalez at first base. It is a fair ball. And reaching at first is Freeman. Diving right to the line was Gonzalez. Adrian couldn't come up with it. Freeman has got himself a base hit.
Well, he hit the ball pretty hard in his first at bat. A line drive to left field. This time he gets a curveball and hooks it right down that first base line. The crossover step and dive by Gonzalez. He cannot come up with it. And Freeman at first base with the single.
There's Chipper Jones with Freeman at first base. This one fouled off to the right, out of play. Jones is second at bat tonight against Leicester. Struck out looking in the second inning. Jones against left-handers this year, hitting at .295. Waits on a 1-1. And sends it out to right field. Ross on the move will get there to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Freeman back to the bag at first, one down. We told you special guest here tonight, Roger Clemens, is in the front row of the monster seats. And introduced here at Fenway Park. You never know who you're going to see in the monster seats here at Fenway Park night to night.
Kind of a mixed ovation for Roger when introduced to the Fenway fans here. Just acquitted, of course, of all accounts in his trial. The court of public opinion is still out.
One on, one out. Jason Hayward, the batter. Single in the second inning. One of 5 Braves hits off John Lester tonight. Inside 2-0. Late on the cut, 2-1. Jason Hayward singled in the second inning. The Braves have all singles in their 5 hits in the game so far tonight against Leicester. Ready with a 2-1 pitch. In the air to left. Nava going back. It struck well at the wall. It'll be off the scoreboard. Freddie Freeman will be stopped at third base. Throw goes into second. It is a double for Hayward off the wall. And all of a sudden the Braves have second and third with 1 out.
Now the left-handers are handling Lester pretty well. Freeman to start the inning with a double on a curveball down the first base line. Now Hayward on a curveball going to the opposite field off the left field wall. So second and third now with 1 out.
Hayward has had trouble with lefties, hitting at .225 against them, but handles Lester here. Second and third, 1 out. Matt Daya is coming up.
He took a nice swing on that one there. That was a breaking ball down and did a nice job taking it to the opposite field.
Diaz grounded into a fielder's choice in the second inning. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Diaz jumping on that first fastball from Lester right at the bottom of the strike zone. No contact.
On the ground softly towards short. Aviles has got one play. It's at first, and he makes it as a run scores. And the Braves take a 1-0 lead. Freddie Freeman in from third base on the Diaz ground out. And Atlanta on top 1-0.
Infield playing back for the Red Sox. Contact will get that run home from third base. The ground ball to Aviles, and first run of the ball game to the Atlanta Braves. That's a pretty good pitch from Lester. That ball down and away. Wanted to swing and miss at that, didn't get it.
So 2 down. Hayward at second base. A run in. Andrelton Simmons, a batter, shortstop for the Braves, grounded back to the mound, and he takes ball one outside. Seven multi-hit games in just 17 games for Simmons, including 5 of his last 8 games. Line down the left field line. It is a fair ball into the corner. Hayward coming around from second base. Throw goes to second, and Simmons is safe there with an RBI double that puts Atlanta on top 2-0.
Once again, it's the breaking ball, the curveball. Every hit in this inning against Lester has been off the curveball. Freeman, Hayward, and now Simmons. Fairly close at second base, but the run comes across. 2-0 ball game. All 3 hits on curveballs from Lester in this inning.
Michael Bourne, top of the order now for the Braves. 0 for 2. He struck out on the first, flied out to center in the third. Chops it foul for strike one. So it is the Braves who strike first tonight. They had stranded 4 men through the first 3 innings, including runners at first and third in the third inning. Lester worked around that, but did not work around a single and a double with 1 out in this inning. Ground out, a double follows, and the Braves have a 2-0 advantage with 2 outs in the inning. There's strike 2. 15 runs allowed in the 4th inning for John Lester. Works out to be his worst inning of any inning on the season for Lester. That's down low. Next inning, Jenny Dell will check in with the man who earned the most money, or raised the most money, I should say, for run to home base. Two down in the inning, a 1-2 count to Michael Bourne. Pitch count rising for Lester as he works here in the 4th. Time called. Lester will just fire it to the backstop.
He does that just about every time. Every time there's a late call, timeout, Lester does not hold up. He just lets it go. And most of the time it ends up on top of the screen. As Bourne watches it go through the uprights.
In the dirt outside, it's 2-2. Dunkin' Donuts is proud to give back at every Red Sox home game. Dunkin' hosts a nonprofit children's organization. Thousands of kids have had the chance to catch a Sox home game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. Tonight we welcome members of the Elliott Baptist Church in Elliott, Maine. Dunkin' Donuts, committed to the community. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's a 2-2 to Bourne. Strike three call. Fourth strikeout for Lester ends the top of the fourth, but the Braves get two and lead it 2-0. For this week's Top 9 Countdown, Peter Gammons talks to Ben Cherington while Jenny features prospect Derek Gibson and checks in with the tradition honoree Pedro Martinez. All this and much more Sunday at noon on the Ultimate Red Sox Show, presented by Cumberland Farms. Bottom of the fourth inning, 2-0. Braves on top, out hitting the Red Sox 7-1 so far. Jair Jurgens has been very good in the first three innings. He's given up just the one hit. He's walked a batter, but that's been it.
Yeah, the one hit, an opposite field hit to Adrian Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, Ortiz, and Ross anticipated here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Braves do go into the shift on Gonzalez on the right side. They stack it up in the infield. Outfield, oddly enough, going the other way. And so does Adrian. It's knocked down. Prado stays with it and throws out Gonzalez for the first out of the inning as we check in with Jenny Dell.
Don, as you know, a month ago I participated in the Run Walk to Home Base to help support the troops coming home from the war and their families. And earlier today I was lucky enough to catch up with Mike Long, the active duty individual who raised the most funds for this very special cause.
I did the race in a full pack, pants, boots, and a military pack. So the whole running sucks thing was to emphasize, don't forget our guys over there who are still fighting the fight. We're here because of them and because of the sacrifice that they're making. So as much as the race sucked, as hard as it was that day, there are guys who are facing much more significant dangers.
The Run to Home Base event raised over $2 million for the Red Sox Foundation and the Mass General Hospital Home Base program. These funds are essential to continue to care for veterans and their families affected by combat stress and traumatic brain injury. Don?
Jay, thank you very much. Great program, and I'm sure it will continue in years to come here. And David Ortiz not pleased with that last call strike, and we'll see where it ended up.
Well, you can see why David Ortiz was not pleased with that last call.
He's quickly down 0-2. Flied out to left field in the first inning. Trying to go back out there again, and not a strike this time. 2-2. The Heat winning last night. David Ortiz congratulating LeBron James, Wade, and the rest.
Wasn't even a game last night. Blowout.
And this is chopped right side. Shift is on. Simmons from short throws him out. 2 down. It's time now for tonight's AT&T trivia question. And the question is, who is the last Red Sox rookie to lead the American League rookies in home runs and an RBI? The answer for a little bit later. 2 down here in the 4th inning. Cody Ross flying to center in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. Ross takes strike 1 from Jurgens. The Red Sox have not been able to muster much, and David Ortiz still fired up over that strike call. Strike 2.
Going at it with Doug Eddings, the first base umpire. Eddings telling Ortiz to calm down in the dugout.
Center field struck well for Ross, but not enough. Kind of dies out there in center. Bourne back there to make the catch on the base of the track. It ends the 4th inning. 2-0 Braves at the end of 4. Listening, guiding, and being there for kids in need. That's what Eastern Bank and Adrian and Betsy Gonzalez are made of, which is why we've teamed up to support youth mentoring programs throughout Massachusetts. Find out more. Go to easternbank.com/Adrian. 5th inning back at Fenway Park. 2-0 Braves on top. There's a first pitch ball thrown by John Lester to Martin Prado. Prado 1 for 2 on the night. Flied out to the warning track in center field in the 1st and single to center in the 3rd inning. In there for a strike, and it's 1-1 now to Prado. Martin Prado coming up through the Braves system, breaking in 05 as he flips one out to shallow right center. That'll drop in for a base hit. Kind of slapped out in that direction, and Prado aboard here to begin things in the 5th.
The Amica Pit Zone is brought to you by Amica Insurance. Amica Insurance is not just how you're covered, it's how you're treated. Last inning, 3 hits given up by John Lester, all 3 on the curveball. Freeman first, Haywood second, and then Simmons with a double to drive in a run.
Lead runner on here for Atlanta for the second straight inning. Second hit for Prado, and it brings up Brian McCann, who's 2 for 2 in the game tonight off John Lester. Trying to bunt with the shift on here, and he fouls it off. The pitch to Prado, frustrated was John Lester.
That was on a changeup. That's the second hit that Prado has got off Lester on the changeup tonight.
McCann fouls it off, down 0-2. Shift for the Red Sox the same here, and then Middlebrooks is on the right side of the infield, only that he's not in right field. He is right in on the dirt. Now I get, Jerry, why he would be in right field, because it's a very long throw, so it makes sense to have your third baseman. Why would you have your third baseman there in this alignment?
I think they want to keep that double play, the second baseman and shortstop in their positions. If you move Middlebrooks over to where Aviles is, he's responsible for turning a double play. Probably trying to stay away from that.
McCann fouls it back, 0-2. A lot of communication going on right now. Aviles and Pedroia going back and forth. Strike 3 call over the inside corner. McCann didn't like it. Takes with him the 5th strikeout for John Lester.
All 5 strikeouts tonight for Lester, coming on the cut fastball. The cutter again inside. You can see McCann jumping back. Maybe a generous call for Lester, but he gets the strikeout.
All 5 strikeouts have been called third strikes. 1 on, 1 out. And Dan Ugler, the batter, is 0 for 2. He struck out in the first. Flied out to right in the third. Red Sox have been held to 1 hit, while the Atlanta Braves have 8 in the game. The return of Jair Jurgens to the major leagues. And it's been a good return for the Braves. Lester so far has given up 2 runs. Lead runner on here in the 5th for Atlanta. 1 out, and Ugla down in the count, 0-1. On the ground towards third, Middlebrooks will go to second base for 1, and the throw to first not in time. Ugla able to beat it out. They do get Prado at second on the force out. And there's 2 down in the inning.
Too long a distance right there. Middlebrooks had to go too far toward the line to make the play. The relay to Pedroia brought him inside the bag, in toward the runner there, and he made an off-balance throw. Just not enough time to get the double play.
Now they got to deal with Freddie Freeman, who is 1 for 2 in the game. Freeman singled in the 4th inning. Freeman breaking into the big leagues in 2010, played in 20 games. Last year he had 282 with 21 home runs and 76 runs batted in. Next inning we'll catch up with Ernie Bach, and music drives us. 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1. Freddie Freeman last year with his very good rookie numbers finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting to his teammate and closer Craig Kimbrell. A very good closer for the Atlanta Braves. One. That's strike 2. just the 8th rookie in franchise history to have 20 or more home runs. First to do so since Chipper Jones in '95. In the dirt, 2-2.
Now we got the hot dog delivery, Don. There's the 76-year-old lady. There she is.
She got her hot dog. Freeman almost gets hit, straightens him up, and it's a full count now. Second round pick by the Braves in '07. He's pretty big, listed at 6'5", 225 pounds. On the ground, foul.
Tell you, Freeman does not get cheated. He takes a pretty healthy hack, doesn't he?
Big one that time, right over by the Red Sox dugout.
Got that big uppercut swing.
'90th pitch of the night for John Lester. 2 outs here in the 5th inning. And he hits it. So down to first goes Freeman with 2 outs in the inning.
3-2 pitch from Lester, up and in, gets him off the shoulder.
It's time now for tonight's answer to the AT&T trivia question. It's the last Red Sox rookie to lead AL rookies in home runs and RBI. Nomar Garciaparra, the answer. Nomar led all AL rookies in both categories back in '97 when he took home Rookie of the Year at 30 home runs, 98 RBIs. Nomar finished 8th in the MVP voting that season. Half-hearted swing for Chipper Jones. Changed his mind in the middle. Well, the homer and 4 RBIs last night. Will Middlebrooks, as we told you earlier, now leads the American League rookies in RBIs and is tied in homers with Jesus Montero. Two on, 2 down, and an 0-1 to Chipper Jones. Tap foul, 0-2. High 1-2. Chipper Jones breaking into the big leagues in 8 games with the Atlanta Braves in 1993. This will be his final season. Former first-round draft choice, first overall. The Braves back in 1990. The 1-2 will miss, and it's 2-2. And that is now 94 pitches for Lester. 45 home runs for Chipper Jones back in '99. That was the high water mark in home runs for him. Still at 18 last year. Pops it up right side as Adrian Gonzalez drifts to the lawn and right to make the catch that ends the inning. Halfway through this one, it's 2-0 Atlanta. Eastern Bank. At Eastern Bank, we're made of historic milestones, and now our home team has reached one of its own. Congratulations on this special anniversary from one Boston institution to another. Bottom of the 5th inning back at Fenway, 2-0. The Braves on top of the Red Sox. Jared Saltalamacchia, Will Middlebrooks, and Ryan Kalish expected in the inning. 6, 7, and 8 for Boston. Second look for Saltalamacchia. Jurgens tonight. He struck out looking. In the second inning, now it's a ground ball down to first baseman Freddie Freeman for the first out of the 5th inning. Time out for tonight's twisted but true fact of the game. The Philadelphia Phillies are currently in last place in the National League East, and manager Charlie Manuel is looking for help. Yesterday, during his meeting with the media, Manuel noticed a reporter's iPhone. Referring to the automatic voice Siri, Manuel told reporters he talks to her every now and then, stating she don't know baseball. The response Manuel gets from the device most, "I don't know what you're talking about." Manuel said he expects Siri to be able to help him in the future, stating he may need it now. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea is the refreshing hard iced tea. It tastes like real iced tea, be a little twisted.
That was a confusing one, I think.
I think he's asking the phone for help with the team.
The
and
lady
he didn't get
that
the
talked
response.
back to you.
Yes, said she didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
So he said that maybe she'll be able to help him. This will hit Middlebrooks, and he heads down to first base with one out.
Trying to come back inside on Middlebrooks, gets him right on the backside. Last inning, Lester hit Freeman in the 5th inning with 2 outs.
But he hit him with a changeup, did he not?
Yeah.
1 out, 1 on. Ryan Kalish, the batter. Kalish grounded back to the mound in the 3rd inning.
By the way, I don't think either pitcher trying to hit the hitters that they hit.
Lester had 95 pitches through the first 5 innings of his effort tonight. 2 runs coming in the 4th inning. So the first and back is Middlebrooks. And the check as Middlebrooks, lead not terribly large, asked for time. A little housekeeping on his track over there. Red Sox have not had a base runner reach second base in this game yet. 1-2 is strike 3. Appeared to be away with Kalish rung up the 3rd strikeout for Jurgens of the night. 2 down.
Keep getting pitches like that, they may not get a run at second base. That ball way outside.
So 2 down, Middlebrooks at first base. Here's Mike Aviles. Wide out to left field in the 3rd inning. 0 for 1. One hit for the Red Sox. Adrian Gonzalez back in the 1st inning. This was an opposite field base hit off Jurgens.
couple of calls that have not gone the Red Sox way tonight. One that David Ortiz was upset about. And, of course, this last pitch to Kalish. So a pretty generous strike zone.
That's strike two, and it's 1-2. Avila spinning out of the box, shaking his head.
Can read lips. Avila saying that pitch was down.
On the ground to third, picked nicely by Prado. He goes to second for the force out there that ends the inning. We're through 5 from Fenway with the Braves on top 2-0. Sox Foundation helping to address health needs in our communities. 6th inning from Fenway Park. It is 2-0. The Braves on top of the Red Sox as Jason Hayward leads it off and swing and a miss. And a pitch in tight for strike one. Hayward is 2 for 2 tonight against John Lester. Single and a double. Roger Clemens making his way out here at Fenway Park. One pitch will miss, 1-1. Bottom third of the Atlanta order, Hayward, Diaz, and Simmons expected to bat in the inning. That's a strike over the outside corner. Lester nearing 100 pitches. Nobody yet up in the pen for the Red Sox. Lester threw 102 pitches in his last outing, 6 2/3 in that outing against the Cubs, and that was a win. This is laced to right on a line and will quickly get through to the corner. Hayward is headed for second base and will stop there. Long double to the right field corner here at Fenway Park as Cody Ross runs it down, but a leadoff double and the third hit of the night for Jason Hayward.
Yes, had quite a night against Lester. This time he gets the cut fastball, so he's got base hits on a straight fastball, a curveball, and now a cutter against John Lester. Ross going back, playing the boards well, keeps him to a double.
Randy Neiman just getting off the phone, looks like stirring in the pen. Hayward at second to begin the inning. It is the third straight inning that the Braves have had the lead runner on. Matt Albers will be first up. Swing and a miss. Diaz is 0 for 2, but he has an RBI and ground out in the fourth inning. Produced the first run of the night for the Braves. To right field, Ross coming in, makes the catch. Hayward's tagging, heading for third. Here's the throw to third. It's off the mark, and Hayward gets in. So tagging up on the line out by Diaz for the first out of the inning. Hayward now 90 feet away.
Nice job done there by Diaz, moving that ball to the right side. Cody Ross making the catch, going to his knees, but the throw's going to be off target at third base, as Hayward tags and gets on third with less than 2 outs.
Diaz want to make sure he made the catch out there in right field. Get confirmation from Doug Eddings, the first base umpire. Ross making the grab on the sinking liner. 1 out, and Hayward at third base. Andrelton Simmons is 1 for 2 with an RBI double out of the number 9 spot for the Braves. Infield in all the way around, and Simmons sends it out to right, sending Ross back to make the catch. Hayward will tag, and he will score the third Braves run of the night. 3-0 Atlanta. Sac fly for Simmons, who picks up his second RBI of the night.
Yeah, he's having a big night out of that 9 spot tonight. A double, a drive, and a run. And now the sacrifice fly with the man at third base. So, well executed baseball by Atlanta. The double, move him over on a line drive, get him in on a sacrifice fly.
Well, pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. 5 2/3, 9 hits, 3 runs. Hasn't walked anybody. Struck out 5, and for the 10th time this season, Lester's gone up over 100 pitches. There's a bunt bid for Bourne. He can fly, but Lester gets it quickly to first for the out. That ends the top of the 6th inning. Braves tack on a run, take a 3-0 lead through 5.5. Day Live presented by Uno's with TC, Nick Cafardo, and Jenny at 1 o'clock. Won't want to miss the latest episode of Small Talk presented by Boston Children's Hospital. Dustin Pedroia is on the hot seat as he answers questions from first graders. Our coverage begins Sunday afternoon at 12:30 live from Yawkey Way, only on Nesson. The Red Sox have work to do as we head here to the last half of the 6th inning. As the Braves add a run in the top half of the 6th and lead it 3-0. Daniel Nava, Dustin Pedroia, Adrian Gonzalez to face Jair Jurgens, who returns to the big leagues after his stay at AAA in Gwinnett. Nava skies one down the left field line to shortstop Simmons. The left fielder Diaz, and it's Simmons. Makes the catch in fair ground for the first out of the inning. And the chance to catch up with Ernie Bach before the ball game tonight.
Homegrown Sundays at the Hard Rock is awesome, but let's talk about no suit, huh? How is this with the weather? You look great.
Thanks,
I love it. I love it. No suit, yes. Homegrown Sundays at the Hard Rock Cafe. Emerging bands every Sunday. Doors open at 7, and it all benefits Music Drives Us.
How do fans get involved and find out more about it?
They go to thehardrock.com/Boston for the schedule. It's going to be some great bands. It's really good. It's $5 to get in. $5 to get in. That's a good deal.
Ernie Bach agrees with our clothing choice tonight, Jerry, based on the heat the last couple of days.
Actually, it's cooled down quite a bit since
it
the
has.
rain has come through.
One down here in the 6th inning for Dustin Pedroia. This one is in the air to right. Hayward heading back. He'll have room as he makes the catch running on to the dirt of the track. 2 down. It's time for a game break, and Tom Karen, TC. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. Kind of ironic as it works out, as Adrian Gonzalez stands in here with 2 outs in the 6th inning. As the pitch is outside, ball 1. In the 4 starts for Jurgens this season, he's not gone longer than 5 innings, so already tonight is the longest outing of his season. 1-0 is fouled down the left field line, out of play. There's 2 outs in the 6th. The Red Sox with 1 hit. It was way back in the 1st, and it was this guy that got it. Strike 2. Big gap out in right center field. They got Michael Bourne in left center. The center fielder. Adrian rolls it over right side. From short comes Simmons and throws him out to end the inning. Jurgens with a 1-2-3-6. It's 3-0 Atlanta. The Boston Red Sox have been proud to be a part of American history. Moving forward, Gulf is thrilled to serve as the official electricity supplier to Fenway Park as it celebrates its 100th birthday from one legend to another. Congratulations. John Lester still out there as he begins the 7th inning with the Braves on top 3-0. Martin Prado, Brian McCann, and Dan Uggla expected here in the 7th. Over 100 pitches for Lester. 0-1, a breaking ball off the bag is a fair ball that kicks into left. Down the line, Nava to play it, heading for second is Prado. Throw to second, he will be safe. Just getting in. Right off the bag at third base. Works out to be a double for Prado.
3 for 4 in the game for Prado as this ground ball goes right off the third base bag. He's had 2 change-ups for hits and now a curveball for a hit from John Lester. Very close play at second base, but Prado hustling all the way beats it.
Yeah, John Lester at 105 tonight, as high as 122. And he did that back on the 28th of April at Chicago in a win. That was a 7-inning effort. Swinging a foul for Brian McCann. Mark Melancon now up in the Red Sox pen. It was Matt Albers last inning. Melancon this inning. Brian McCann 2 for 3. 2 singles to center field as Bobby Valentine weighs his options. Check swing grounder to first base. Gonzalez will take it to the bag, and McCann moves the runner along to third base, and Prado. We'll see 2 great games this season with the 2012 double play packs. Create your own unique double play packs by pairing an exciting summer game with a date against the Yankees or a summer weekend game. Don't miss out on some great baseball this summer at Fenway Park. Get your double play packs tickets today at redsox.com/doubleplay. They're going to put on Dan Uggla, it appears, here. Rather than deal with a cleanup hitter for the Braves. Potential walk coming up here. This will be just the first walk of the night allowed by Lester, and it's of the intentional variety, and he almost threw that one for a strike. Freddie Freeman waits on deck. Next half inning, we'll see some highlights on Red Sox Nation night as we'll check in with Jenny Dell. So the intentional walk is completed, and down to first base goes Uggla. Double play in order here with runners at first and third, 1 out, and Freddie Freeman coming up. Lefty-lefty matchup.
And the Red Sox will go back to double play depth at second and shortstop, trying to get the deuce and get out of this inning.
Freeman 1 for 2, lined out to left in the second, singled and scored in the fourth, and then hit by a pitch in the fifth. Late on that cut, and it's 0-1. Prado at third base, Uggla at first base, 1 out here in the 7th inning. In tight, 1-1. John Lester's second start against the Braves in his career. Working here in the 7th inning with runners at first and third and one out. And Freeman went around. Home plate umpire Paul Nauert said he did. 1-2.
Couldn't check the swing on a cut fastball. Good call by Nauert, the home plate umpire.
Waiting on deck, Chipper Jones here in the 7th inning. Braves already on top 3-0. Freeman cranks it foul off to the left. Braves getting 2 in the 4th inning, 1 in the 6th. While the Red Sox tonight have been held to 1 hit. Now is back in the 1st inning. This has been an outstanding pitching effort for Jair Jurgens here tonight. 1-2 fouled off. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Boston Red Sox. On the ground to first base, Gonzalez to second for 1. Lester covers for 2. They do get the double play to get out of the inning. 7th inning stretch. It's 3-0 Atlanta. Let's check in with your Need to Know with Ness and Daily, presented by Sun Life Financial. Here's Dale Arnold. FW Webb is a supplier of pipe, valves, fittings, and pumps to institutions and manufacturing facilities across the Northeast. Selection, expertise, solutions. We've got it. Visit fwweb.com. Last of the 7th inning, Red Sox trailing 3-0. But how about the hits? Red Sox being out hit 10-1 here at the moment as David Ortiz leads it off and sends one out to left. Matt Diaz is there to make the catch for out number 1 of the 7th inning.
Well, the Red Sox make a good call. The intentional walk. Then a nice play here by Gonzalez to Aviles to Lester covering the bag. And the Red Sox get the double play to get out of the inning. See where Gonzalez had to throw that ball over the head of Dan Ugler, who was heading into second base.
One out in the 7th inning brings up Cody Ross. Done the same thing twice tonight. It's fly out to center field. Both times Michael Bourne up to the task out there in center. Two and 0 now to Ross. This has been amazing tonight. Jurgen's return to the major leagues for the Braves. They couldn't have asked for anything more from Jurgen's here tonight.
Now you looked at the numbers early in the season in the minor leagues. You didn't expect this.
Popped up from third base comes Prado. Takes charge and makes the catch. 2 down in the inning as we check in with Jenny Dell.
Don, as you know, it's Red Sox Nation and Kid Nation night here at Fenway Park. It's the official fan club of the Boston Red Sox, and it all started in 2004 and has citizens in all 50 states and 44 countries. And today's activities included a luncheon at Jerry Remy's Bar and Grill and a Kid Nation Captain Ice Cream Social. All Red Sox Nation citizens and Red Sox Nation governors from across the country received free T-shirts and were honored before tonight's game. I'll send it back to the president of Red Sox Nation, our very own Jerry Remy.
Well, thank you, Jenny, and I'm glad they had a nice lunch this afternoon. But it has grown and grown. It's amazing. What, 44 countries?
We showed you earlier the amount of the top 5 that are members beyond New England. Soon we'll show you how many members there are in each state in New England, and here they are. Massachusetts tops out, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, and Vermont. Vermont is last.
Yeah, but you know, Don, I'm a little disappointed in you down in Rhode Island. Because I think you should be doing a little bit more
pulling more of my weight
down there.
Swing and a miss. Saltalamacchia strikes out. Second straight 7-pitch inning for Jurgens. This has been amazing. It's 3-0. Braves have the lead at the end of 7.
These rockers, Huey Lewis and the News, share the stage at Foxwoods Resort Casino's MGM Grand Theater, Saturday, August 4th. For tickets, visit foxwoods.com or call 1-800-200-2882. Foxwoods is the official resort casino of the Boston Red Sox.
New York, New York is
This call to the bullpen is brought to you by New England Ford Dealers. After 7 innings from John Lester, in to start the 8th inning is Mark Melanson. Melanson worked the day before yesterday, and tonight marks his 9th appearance of the year, 0-2. Some of the tough numbers really from the beginning of the year. Melanson started the season so poorly, ended up in Pawtucket where he was the closer. And last time we saw him, he pitched on the Thursday night game, the 9th inning, had a perfect 9th. 3 1/3 shutout frames with no hits and just 1 walk over 4 outings now since being recalled on June the 10th. Chipper Jones leading it off and taking ball 1 down and in. Jones tonight 0 for 3 in the game. Struck out, lined out, and popped out. To center, and that's in for a base hit for Chipper Jones. Turns around to bat from the left side and has himself a single here to begin things in the 8th. That is now the 5th straight inning the Braves have had the lead runner reach. So runner at first for Jason Hayward, who is 3 for 3 in the game, a single, 2 doubles, and he has scored 2 runs. Base hit by Chipper Jones, the 11th of the night for the Atlanta Braves. They're out hitting the Red Sox 11-1 as they bat here in the top half of the 8th. Hayward to center field. Kalish now into left center, makes the catch for the first out. Set it down to Jenny Dell.
Don, MLB News and Notes are brought to you by Nissan. The cousin of Darnell McDonald, Pirates' James McDonald, picked up his first career complete game last night, lowering his ERA to 2.19. Livan Hernandez signed with the Milwaukee Brewers today, his 9th team. He started the 2012 season with the Braves. And the Royals' Salvador Perez will make his debut tonight. The 22-year-old has been out following knee surgery. He's hit .331 in 39 games with the Royals last season. Don?
All right, thanks very much, Jenny. As this one fouled back by Diaz. And Darnell McDonald, we saw his cousin when we were in Pittsburgh last year on our visit in interleague play. PNC Park, very nice in Pittsburgh. And a good pitcher and having a good year. Darnell trying to find his way back into the Red Sox lineup right now. All the outfielders, the Red Sox are starting to get back, and the good play out there by the Red Sox outfield. The Navas, Kalish, Ross combination back-to-back nights as Diaz chases after that pitch. So for 3 in the game, but has an RBI and a ground out in the 4th inning. Chipper Jones held on at first by Adrian Gonzalez. Swing and a miss on a fastball up from Melanson. First strikeout from Mark Melanson, 2 down in the 8th.
Going upstairs by design, once getting ahead of Diaz and getting him to swing at a pitch way out of the strike zone. Only base hit for the Red Sox, a single by Adrian Gonzalez to the opposite field against the shift back in the 1st inning.
2 down, Chipper Jones at first, and Drelton Simmons a batter. Double to get a run in the 4th inning. Grounds to Pedroia here at second base, and that will end the inning. Melanson with a good inning of relief as we head to the bottom of the 8th. 3-0 Atlanta. Eastern Bank. At Eastern Bank, we're made of free checking that's got nothing to hide, which means no fees or any other types of curveballs. Check out what else we're made of at easternbank.com. We had an hour and 24-minute rain delay to start the night, and the Red Sox have still not gotten started against Jair Jurgens here tonight. He has really blanked them. No runs on one hit as he starts the last half of the 8th inning. That one hit coming in the first inning by Adrian Gonzalez. Here is Will Middlebrooks to lead it off in the bottom of the 8th inning as he takes a look at ball one. That is pitch 90 of the night for Jurgens. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. In the air to center, struck well. Bourne going back at the wall. It's off the wall. So Bourne on a carom to second goes Middlebrooks with a double to begin the bottom of the 8th. First hit for the Red Sox since the first inning.
Now Middlebrooks now has 7 for his last 10. He gets a changeup this time and rifles it off that center field wall. A hit by a pitch last time up. Now the leadoff double. First time the Red Sox have had a leadoff man on in the ball game tonight.
Well, the first base runner that has reached second base in this game for Boston. It's time now for the Coors Light Cold Hard Blast, and it's last night in the 8th inning. Will Middlebrooks with a 2-run home run to tie the score 5-5. His 8th home run in the major leagues. Red Sox, of course, going on to win 6-5. Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Roger McDowell, the pitching coach, out to talk to Jurgens. The bullpen is busy as Middlebrooks at second base. Durbin and O'Flaherty up in the pen for the Braves. First action we've seen out there tonight, as Jurgens has been outstanding. Ryan Kalish, he's 0 for 2. He's got it back to the mound and struck out looking. Jurgens falling behind 2-0. Takes a little stroll off the mound. Line to center. Bourne is there to make the catch. Bill of the cap high for the first out of the 8th inning.
He was shading Kalish slightly to hit the ball to the opposite field. When it left the bat, it looked like it might be a gapper, but Bourne closed the gap in a hurry. See where he's playing, shading him just to left field a little bit. Gets a very good jump and makes a fairly easy play on it.
There's been some pretty good contact here in this inning, though, by the Red Sox against Jurgens for the first time in a while. Is the pitching line brought to you by Lexus. 7 1/3 deep, just 2 hits. 4 strikeouts, a walk, and here is pitch number 96. It's to Mike Aviles. And it is just outside. Aviles is fly to left. Got it into a fielder's choice. That's strike one. Top of the Red Sox order, Daniel Nava waiting on deck. Two and one the count. On the ground towards short, Simmons looks the runner back and fires to first for the out. And there's 2 down here in the 8th inning. Only 9 times in 119 career outings has Jurgen's gotten through the 8th. He's got 2 outs in the 8th right now. Hess and Hess Express are proud sponsors of the Red Sox and the Red Sox on NESN during the 2012 season. Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the Red Sox Foundation for every Red Sox home run. Hess and Hess Express, committed to helping the cause. 2 down in the 8th. Middlebrooks is at second base, and here is Daniel Nava. He was struck out, walked, and popped out to short. Pitch misses high, and that is pitch number 100 for Jair Jurgens. Fouled off, 1-1. Pedroia waiting on deck with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Jurgens trying to work his way around a leadoff double by Will Middlebrooks that started this 8th inning. Kalish to line out, Aviles to ground out. Time called and McCann headed out.
This is frustrating for the Red Sox because it's not like, you see in Steven Strasburg out there. I mean, it's been a nice job he's done tonight. He's been mixing his pitches up. A lot of change-ups mixed in with the fastball, a few sliders.
A week ago at this time, he was having trouble getting people out in Syracuse.
In AAA, yes.
And now he is here dominating the Red Sox to this point, holding them to 2 hits. The 1-1 pitch. That is going to miss. 2-1. Nava has the only walk given up tonight by Jurgens. That came in the 3rd inning. He's also hit a batter. He hit Middlebrooks in the 5th. Nava to left. Diaz going back. It's going to grab the scoreboard. Around from second comes Middlebrooks. He'll score. In the second with an RBI double goes Daniel Nava. And the Red Sox get on the board in the 8th.
Some of the same people as last night trying to get some late inning magic tonight. Middlebrooks with the leadoff double. Nava with a 2-out double off the left field wall. Strange bounce right there off the scoreboard. Bounces the ball in center field.
So after an outstanding effort from Jurgens, the Red Sox finally get to him for a run. They chase him from the game. Pitching change from Fenway. It's now 3-1 Braves. of the Red Sox. Red Sox getting their first run here in the 8th inning. Looking for more as Pedroia stands in against Chad Durbin. Comes in relief. Durbin's 35th appearance, 3-0, the 3.81 earned run average. 28 to third innings, 24 strikeouts. Opponents hitting at 231 against Durbin. Pedroia, like a lot of the Red Sox, do not have any success against Jurgens tonight. Dustin 0 for 3 in the game. Jurgens departs, responsible for Nava at second base. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off to the right, 1-2. Braves have Kimbrel in the pen, who has 20 saves on the year for Atlanta. So Braves trying to get to him here. The back end of their bullpen here. First out of the pen is Durbin. And an outing for Jurgens. 1-2 fouled off. Next half inning will get you caught up on the road ahead for the Red Sox, what's coming up. One-two pitch to Pedroia. Down and in, 2-2. On the ground, chop foul outside of third.
Steady diet of breaking balls here to Pedroia, trying to keep the ball away from him.
Two pitch from Durbin. Pedroia hits it on the ground to short. Simmons has got it. Throws Pedroia out and ends the 8th. The Red Sox do get a run in the inning. Finally on the board, we've played 8. It's 3-1, Atlanta on top. Ninth inning back at Fenway, 3-1. Braves on top of the Red Sox as we start the ninth, and Michael Bourne leads it off here for the Braves. Bourne is 0 for 4 in the game. He has struck out twice, fly to center, and grounded out. Middlebrooks in on the grass at third, always a threat to bunt. Swing and a miss. Melanson back out there for his second inning of relief. Started in the 8th inning in relief of Lester, and there's Kimbrel, the closer for the Atlanta Braves. 20 saves on the year. This team with a 2-run lead at the moment as they bat here in the top half of the ninth. Manson has not gone beyond 1 inning yet this season. Into his second inning of relief here is Martin Prado, waits on deck. Bourne slices it foul, 2-2. John Lester tonight, 7 innings, 10 hits. He gave up 3 runs, walked 1, it was intentional. Struck out 5 and hit a batter. On the hook, he came into tonight's game with a mark of 4-4 individually. Look out. Oh, it's cranked foul into the seats. Foul to the screen this time. Bourne upset with himself, 2-2.
Now they got a hanger that time, hanging breaking ball, and something that frustrates hitters is when you foul off a hanging breaking ball.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up for the leadoff hitter for the Braves. And he sends it into center field, a base hit. This is the 6th straight inning that the Atlanta Braves have had the lead runner on to begin the inning. Well, it's time now for a look at the road ahead, brought to you by Safeco Insurance. Tomorrow the Sox and Braves move to Fox for the second game of the series. They close out the interleague portion of their schedule Sunday back here on NESN. Following that, there is only 2 weeks before the All-Star break. Sox begin that stretch with 3 against the Blue Jays. They then head west for 7 games before 4 games at home, including a Saturday doubleheader versus the Yankees. Lead runner on for Atlanta here in the ninth, and a dangerous one of that. And Michael Bourne, he can fly as he gains his lead at first base. Martin Prado now stands in. It's been a 3-hit night for the Braves third baseman.
Well, 2 options here. 1, the straight out steal of second base, 18 on the season, or go to the sacrifice.
In there for strike 1.
Showing no sign of bunt on that first pitch was Prado.
Bourne at first base, 5th in the majors, 4th in the National League with his 18 stolen bases. Check on him again, but back to the bag. Bourne led all major leaguers with 61 stolen bases a year ago. Missing high, 1-1. Red Sox have action in their pen. Clayton Mortensen warming up in the pen. Melanson so far the only reliever used in this game. He pitched the 8th, has started the 9th, but gives up a leadoff base hit to Michael Bourne to begin the inning. It's a strike, and it's 1-2. Hanson starting the season with the Red Sox, optioned out to AAA Pawtucket on the 18th of April. He's used as the Pawtucket Red Sox closer in the meantime, racked up 11 saves and had a 0.83 ERA in Pawtucket. Warren back to the bag at first. He has not tried to steal yet. On the ground softly by the mound. Pedroia's got one play. It's at first, and he makes it for the first out of the inning. That's a spin on that. Slowly hit as Bourne takes second base. Well, coming up immediately following the game, stay with us for WB Mason's Red Sox Extra Innings Live with TC, Peter, Matt, and Jenny. You get a breakdown of John Lester's start tonight. Hear his post-game comments. Plus, manager Bobby Valentine shares his thoughts on the series opener from the Fenway interview room. It's all coming up after the game, only on NESN. Runner at second base, one out. And Brian McCann coming up here. First base is open, and looks like they're going to put McCann on. So this will be the second intentional walk of the night. They intentionally walked Dan Uggla in the 7th inning. And now Bobby Valentine opting to do it here in the 9th.
And that paid off in the 7th inning where they got a 3-6-1 double play to end the 7th. Go back to the 7th inning, and then Gonzalez to Aviles to Lester covering the bag at first. And the Red Sox get out of that inning with no runs allowed.
So Freddie Freeman, who grounded into that double play, will have another opportunity. Actually, I beg your pardon, it'll be Dan Uggla who has a chance. Freddie Freeman will be in behind Uggla as Uggla makes his way to the plate. So first and second, one down. Uggla struck out in the first, fly to right in the third, reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th, and then was intentionally walked in the 7th. On the ground towards third base, Middlebrooks with a bobble to second for one, and on to first, not in time. The bobble may have been costly. Going to be tough anyway, but they do get the runner at second and McCann 2 down.
Yeah, the other option Middlebrooks had there, and I don't know if it was a viable option, but to go to third base, tag third, and go to first base. Let's see where he feels this ball. He's fairly close to that third base bag, but instead he looks to go 5-4-3, and the bobble cost him.
So it's first and third now, 2 down, and Freddie Freeman is the batter. He's singled and hit by a pitch. Bounced into that double play we saw in the 7th inning. Takes a pitch high and tight, ball one. Into center field, a base hit, and from third base comes Michael Bourne. Heading towards third base is Uggla. He will get there, and the Braves get their 3-run lead back again. It's now 4-1 Atlanta. First run that Melanson has allowed in 5 appearances since returning.
Second hit of the night for Freeman. They had the shift on, and he's able to line it just to shortstop and get it through for the base hit. They see Aviles pull way over towards second base. Defeats the shift. And back to a 3-run lead.
So the pitching change from Fenway. It's 4-1 Atlanta. well. The Braves would get on the board in the 4th inning. A double for Andrelton Simmons, who drives in 2. Put Atlanta on top 2-0. They would enjoy a 3-0 lead when the Red Sox finally get on the board in the bottom of the 8th inning. Daniel Nava able to drive in a double and drive in Will Middlebrooks for the first run of the game. And with the Red Sox, who do nothing tonight, with Jair Jurgens, who was outstanding through 7 2/3 innings, just the 1 run. And the Red Sox only mustering a total of 3 hits. He gave up a hit in the first, didn't give up another one until the 8th inning when he finally surrendered his first run of the night. Red Sox bringing on their 3rd pitcher of the night. Clayton Mortensen comes into the game, his 5th appearance, a 1.59 earned run average, 12 Ks and 11 1/3. And opponents hitting at .214 against Mortensen. Melanson responsible for the runners on. Stan Ugley at 3rd base, Freddie Freeman at 1st base, and 2 outs. Pitch is outside. Chipper Jones 1 for 4 tonight, single to center field in the 8th. Still a safe situation here at the moment for Kimbrel in the pen, who continues to warm up. Jones takes a strike and it's 2-1. In the air to right center field. Coming in from right is Cody Ross, and he gives way to Kalish, who makes the catch that ends the inning. Red Sox trailing by 3, but they got Adrian Gonzalez, David Ortiz, and Cody Ross coming up. Southwest Airlines, Sullivan Tire, 5-Hour Energy, and by Bermuda Tourism. Back at Fenway Park, Red Sox trail by 3 runs as the Braves tack on a run in the top of the 9th. Adrian Gonzalez leading it off and taking ball 1. Last year's Rookie of the Year in the National League. Craig Kimbrel into the game here for the Atlanta Braves. 27th appearance of this year with a nifty 1.38 earned run average, 20 out of 21 in save opportunities. As he falls behind 2-0, operating at 97 miles an hour. Adrian Gonzalez 1 for 3 tonight, single back in the first inning. There's a strikeout. It's 2-1. Kimbrel ranks 4th in the National League in strikeouts with the 43. 35 of his overall 63 outs are by way of the K. Late swing and a foul. 2-2. That was at 98. And 23 2/3 career innings pitched and 210 Ks in those innings. Struck out 19 of the last 33 batters he's faced. Adrian staying alive. David Ortiz 0 for 3 tonight, waiting on deck. And then Cody Ross here in the bottom of the ninth. Gonzalez fouls off another fastball. It's been all fastballs from Kimbrel since coming in.
All 97 to 98 miles an hour.
Outside, ball 3, full count. Gonzalez up the middle. Simmons ranges the shortstop. Fires to first for the out. One down here in the ninth inning. Well, nothing compares to the performer of the game tonight and the job by Jurgen here tonight as he went 7 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. The Red Sox got a hit in the first, didn't get another hit until the 8th inning when they would compile 2 and pick up just 1 run against Jurgens in his outing tonight, his return from AAA. Nothing compares to Papagino's. A large pizza and get up to 3 extra large cheese pizzas for just $8 each. This one fouled off to the left, out of play for David Ortiz, 0 for 3 in the game tonight. Ortiz hits a fly ball to left field. Matt Diaz takes care of out number 2, 2 down in the ninth. But don't forget, coming up immediately after the game, to stay with us for WB Mason Red Sox Extra Innings Live. It's all the post-game coverage you need right here on NESN. Two down in the ninth inning. Cody Ross 0 for 3 in the game. He's put the ball in the air 3 times. Ross takes ball 1. Last 15 appearances, Kimbrel has allowed no runs and 3 hits. Falls behind now, 2-0. Jared Saltalamacchia waiting on deck, 2 down in the ninth. There's a strike, 2-1.
So far, nothing but the heat from Kimbrel.
Strike 2, and the Red Sox are down to their last strike. Ross gets a piece and stays alive. Red Sox coming into tonight's action, winning 5 in a row. Two-two pitch to Cody Ross. Finally goes to a breaking ball and misses, and it's a full count now. Cody Gonzalez's Atlanta Braves have won 2 in a row coming in, trying to make it 3 in a row. Here's a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Braves come in and take game 1 of the 3-game series. And tonight, Jerry, the Red Sox could do nothing with Jair Jurgens, as he was amazing.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising, Don. You know, when you looked at the numbers at the big league level, when you looked at the numbers at the minor league level, there was nothing there to support the kind of outing that he was going to give them tonight. But he certainly did that. Just stymied the Red Sox. Only 3 hits in the game for Boston and 1 run. Tough to win that way.
The Jurgens the winner, Lester the loser. 4-1 the final for Jerry Remy and Jenny Dell. I'm Don Orsillo saying goodnight from Fenway Park. Join us again Sunday afternoon for the series finale with the Braves. Pitching match, it'll be Clay Buchholz and Mike Minor. Live coverage begins at 12:30. It's been a presentation of NESN, New England's most watched sports network. Time now for Tom Caron of the NESN HD Television Center.